I would rather have been fat than what happened to me in my senior year of high school. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a warm spring's night in mid-March, just a few days before my 17th birthday. I was taking a shower after soccer practice when I noticed something very unusual. As I rinsed the shampoo from my flowing brown hair, something didn't feel right. I opened my eyes and I was shocked by the amount of hair that was in my hand. I couldn't believe it. What was happening? The next morning, I woke up to a pillow full of hair. Now I was starting to worry. I was afraid to even run my hands through my hair, and as I carefully coiffed my morning dew, I noticed a quarter-sized bald patch appearing just above my left ear. This wasn't normal. I was healthy, or at least I thought, and hadn't been subject to any major recent stress. I couldn't figure it out, and neither could the doctors. In just a few short weeks, all the hair on my head was gone. So too were my eyelashes, eyebrows, and all of the hair on my body. After finally seeing my immunologist, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called alopecia, in which the immune system attacks the hair follicles. Thankfully, it wasn't my muscles or nervous system that was being attacked. And at the time, I had no idea why my immune system went haywire and attacked me. My mom even took me to doctor after doctor, only to be told that there was nothing we could do other than inject cortisone into my head. No thank you. We also went to a Chinese medicine doctor who prepared a nasty-tasting concoction of barks, bitters, and who knows what else for me to take. I tried lotions, acupuncture, and scalp massages. Still nothing worked. None of these professionals ever hinted at the fact that maybe, just maybe, my diet was at the root of this problem. You see, my diet from childhood all the way through adolescence consisted of breads, cereals, dairy, pasta, and processed foods. I think the only vegetable I ate was iceberg lettuce, which formed the base of some of the salads my mom used to make. But no one, not even me, ever clued into the fact that these very foods may have been the original cause of my condition. But what happened next was probably even worse. I had to go back to school looking like a completely different person. What would people think? Would I be made fun of? Would they laugh and point at me? I was scared. Walking through the halls of my high school, I could not ignore the way people looked at me. It was as if I had some kind of disease or something. I felt like an outcast, and I became more self-conscious and even paranoid that people were constantly talking about me behind my back. I lost my confidence, and I didn't feel like the same full-of-life person anymore. I was a shadow of my true self. And although the hair loss and all the struggles that came along with it were bad, what I personally found worse was that I had no energy, ever. A lack of energy that I would later discover was directly associated with me losing my hair. Who would have thought? Fast forward a few years. I was playing professional soccer in Europe, pursuing my childhood dream, but I couldn't figure out why I was so tired all the time. I was training twice a day, but getting plenty of rest, and still my body was beat. I was stiff, sore, and drained. I had no idea what was going on. My exhausted body demanded naps every afternoon just to get by. My performances started to suffer and my body was breaking down. I had no idea that perhaps my diet was the reason that I not only had zero energy, but also the reason my immune system attacked itself, leading to my hair loss. And the worst part was that I had studied physical education and health at one of the top 20 universities in the world and had taken many nutrition courses. I was eating according to how my sports nutrition textbooks and professors who were dietitians were telling me to eat. Lots of carbs, lots of pasta, blah blah blah. Then I recalled that this wasn't a sudden problem. I had been exhausted ever since I could remember. Even in university, I would run home from class just to tuck myself back into bed for a 2-hour nap. Talk about a waste of time. But all of this changed for me in a big way when I was introduced to the overwhelming power of raw foods, and especially when compared to the processed garbage I had eaten for the first 24 years of my life. But if you're like me, you probably also know or have heard that eating more raw foods is the surefire way to greater health, quick weight loss, and all-day energy, right? But where do you start? There's so much information out there, much of it is conflicting. You've got one guru saying eat this, while another one is saying eat that. Talk about frustrating, and unfortunately it doesn't stop there. You're probably fed up trying all those mainstream diets that have you eating disease-promoting, man-made, and processed foods. You know the ones I'm talking about, diets like Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, etc. Do they really think that we can lose weight for good in a healthy manner by continuing to eat burgers, chocolate cake, and other processed foods? Thankfully, you and I know better. And what about all those raw food diets that are based on great-looking, professionally prepared gourmet recipes, but take forever to make? Sure, some of those meals look and taste great, but I'm sure you don't feel like dehydrating part of the recipe for 24 hours, adding some more ingredients to it, then throwing it back in the dehydrator for another day or so. Hey, if you're hungry, you want to eat now, not 48 hours from now. Plus, so many of those fancy raw recipes require truckloads of ingredients, some of which are very hard to find. If you're like me, you want great tasting raw recipes that don't require being a certified raw chef to make, take little time to prepare, require few ingredients, and that your friends and family will actually enjoy as well. After all, if you want to go raw in order to lose weight, have more energy, or stay healthy, you don't have to alienate yourself from your friends or family, at least not if you keep things simple. And in this brief presentation, I'm going to show you 3 easy ways I got started with the raw foods diet and how you can too, and how you can stick to it even in the winter. And here's the best part. The 3 simple raw food tips I'm about to share with you helped me regrow my hair, although I still keep my head shaved, and dramatically boost my energy, and I wasn't even 100% raw. I'm going to show you once and for all how you can go against the grain and actually succeed at adding more raw foods into your life, no matter where you are right now, so you can finally lose those stubborn fat deposits, reclaim your health, and have way more energy. Sound good? Great. My goal is to help you regain that hope and feeling that you can succeed, because you truly can. If what I'm about to share with you helps me regrow my hair and boosted my energy beyond anything I ever experienced, then it will help you too, because how you heal anything is how you heal everything. This is a very profound nutrition principle that you really need to understand. It doesn't matter if we're talking about losing weight, preventing cancer, overcoming an autoimmune disorder, having more energy, or looking and feeling younger. The approach is the exact same. And it all starts by improving your internal environment through the foods you eat. So I want you to know that even if you've never been able to lose weight, even if you've been told that you have fat genes, even if you've tried every other diet on the planet, even if you're the busiest person in the whole wide world and don't have time to prepare healthy meals, with nothing more than a simple shift in the way you're currently eating, you can start to enjoy your healthiest and most energetic life ever. I promise that you'll never again have to worry about spending hours in the kitchen preparing laborious, dehydrator-based raw meals that are packed with handfuls of nuts and seeds, which, by the way, do not help you lose weight. Never again will you have to worry about having 2 wardrobes to accommodate your weight fluctuations. Never again will you need to depend on coffee or energy drinks to make it through your day. How do I know? Because what you're about to learn has not only saved me, but has also helped over 44,387 people just like you lose weight almost effortlessly without the use of dangerous crash diet tactics or deadly fat-burning supplements. It's also helped them and will help you have way more energy. Energy that will allow you to wake up earlier, stay up later, spend more time playing with your kids, be more productive in your work, have more fun with your friends or your significant other, and get more out of your workouts, your favorite sports or hobbies, and life in general. All while dramatically, and I mean dramatically, improving your health. Because honestly, you should run away, far, far away from anything that helps you achieve these weight loss and energy goals, but worsens your health. And unfortunately, you'll never hear this information from your doctor or dietitian. After all, you being sick and unhealthy keeps them in business. Plus, they just don't know this stuff. So, who am I to be sharing this information with you? Well, my name is Yuri Alkaim, and as a holistic nutritionist and fitness coach over the past 12 years, I've helped more than 44,000 people eat healthier, get fitter, and transform their lives through simple strategies, many of which I'll share with you in this presentation. I hold a Bachelor's of Physical Health and Education from the University of Toronto. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist and certified kinesiologist. I'm also the strength and conditioning and nutrition coach for the University of Toronto men's soccer program. And in a previous life, I played professional soccer with Lille, one of the top clubs in France. I've been featured in numerous media, including Fitness Business Canada, Maximum Fitness, Viva, eTalk Daily, Canadian Running Magazine, Breakfast Television, CBC Radio, and many others. But aside from all my experience in helping others achieve their health and fitness goals, I still struggled when I embarked upon my raw food journey several years ago. Like most people, probably you as well, I quickly discovered the undeniable power of raw foods. After all, moving to a predominantly raw diet saved my life. So I started my raw journey by seeking out other raw food books. Unfortunately, I was overwhelmed and frustrated with all the complex and time-sucking recipes that these books had me prepare. I thought, there's gotta be an easier way to enjoy the benefits of raw foods. Surprisingly, there wasn't. So I created my own, plain and simple. Eating natural foods, predominantly raw, saved me, and I was shocked that there wasn't anyone showing me or others how to make raw easy. So I locked myself in my lab, i.e. my kitchen, and began experimenting with how to make this raw food thing as simple as possible. See, I'm naturally very lazy, so I'll do almost anything to make things easier, quicker, and less complicated. And after a lot of trial and error, within a few short months I had it. The magic potion I had been looking for was finally ready, and I had tested it extensively on myself with outrageous results, as I alluded to earlier. But I still needed to see if my almost too easy approach to natural raw foods would also work for others. So I called upon my personal clients and their friends to be my guinea pigs. And guess what? It blew up in my face. It didn't work, and I was devastated. Actually, that's not true at all, but it is what many of my negative friends and family members were saying was going to happen. But instead, what really happened was incredible. Not only were my clients starting to look and feel amazing, but they were also losing significant amounts of weight in a very safe and healthy manner. Sure, they didn't have hair loss issues to overcome, but the exact dietary approach I used to heal myself also helped hundreds of my clients lose weight and have more energy. Even their skin had a glow to it that would make professional CoverGirl models envious. With these amazing results, along with my own personal transformation, it wasn't long before thousands of people all around the world were on board, and the journey continues. That's why I'm so passionate about helping you make raw foods an integral part of your diet. And I want to help you do so without the struggles and frustrations that I endured and that you probably have as well. But enough about me. Let's get back to the reason you're really here. To get and stay raw to the degree that you'd like, so you can finally be healthier, slimmer, and more energetic than you thought possible, and without giving up your life in order to do so. So let's jump into my 3 powerful tips for making an easy transition to raw. Tip number 1. Educate yourself about raw foods, nutrition, and health. First and foremost, you don't know what you don't know. Therefore, if you want amazing health, you need to educate yourself about your health and the most sustainable ways of improving it. That includes learning about the power of raw foods and the amazing healing benefits they provide thanks to their food enzymes, alkalizing minerals, phytonutrients, life force, and more. When you learn how a particular food interacts with your body, you can never go back to not knowing that information. Let me give you an example. Have a look at this Kirlian photograph, a type of photography that allows us to see the life force of living organisms, food being one of them, of organic broccoli in this case that has been steamed for just 2 minutes. Now compare that to this image of raw organic broccoli. A little different, aren't they? Considering that we are energetic beings, which one do you think will energize and nourish you to a greater extent? I think the answer is obvious. Now that you've seen those images, you cannot undo what you now know. And you're probably slightly more motivated now to eat raw broccoli, right? And that's why education or awareness is the first step to lasting change. And this strategy also works for getting over bad foods. For instance, do some research, read a magazine article or a book on why sugar is bad for you, and you'll be less likely to eat as much of it as you might be right now. For instance, did you know that sugar upsets the delicate enzyme balance in your body by interrupting proper mineral absorption in your stomach? And as a result, your ability to digest foods is severely compromised, which in turn can lead to digestive problems, leaky gut syndrome, allergies, and so many other nasty consequences. So my question to you is this: if you didn't know that about sugar, what else don't you know that could be severely affecting your health? And it's not your fault. Heck, I've been in your shoes of feeling overwhelmed yet uninformed and frustrated by not knowing what I was supposed to do to make things better. But the great news is that you have the power to learn and to make the changes you want, and I'm here to help you do that. A very wise professor once told me, the most important factor determining your health is your willingness to learn about it. So now, let's move on to the next powerful tip to help you transition into a raw food diet. Easy raw tip number 2. Keep it simple and keep it fresh. Avoid or limit dehydrators and overwhelming recipes as they lead to confusion, overwhelm, loss of motivation, and lesser quality meals. Let me explain. I have a beef with dehydrators. In fact, mine has been collecting dust in our storage room for several years now. Why? For 3 reasons. First, dehydrator-based recipes take forever to make. I don't like waiting 24 to 48 hours to eat dinner. I take it you don't either. When recipes take too long to make and are too complicated to prepare, requiring a shopping cart full of ingredients, you can't help but get overwhelmed. So what started out as something you were looking forward to making becomes a laborious chore. And how long can you possibly keep that charade going? One of the main reasons people going raw lose motivation is because they're just tired of all the daunting recipes that require hours to make and the massive grocery bills that accompany them. And that's a shame, because eating raw properly should actually cost you less. So in general, if you're trying to make recipes that require a dehydrator, it's only a matter of time before yours ends up collecting dust too. The second reason I don't like dehydrators is that they dehydrate your foods. Part of the power of fresh live foods is their incredible water content. But when you remove the water from such foods, your body is forced to use its own water to assist in the digestive process. Seems a bit backwards, doesn't it? You actually want water coming into your body, not being taken from your body. Dehydration is not a state your body wants to live in. Third, dehydrator-based recipes are less healthy and require more energy to digest than they provide. The reason for this is that most raw recipes that are put in the slow heat oven are usually crusts, crackers, and fake breads, all of which contain massive amounts of nuts and seeds. Well, what's the problem with that, you ask? Well, most nuts and seeds, other than walnuts and sunflower seeds, contain large amounts of the inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. Part of the reason our population is fatter and sicker than ever is that our bodies are laden with inflammatory foods. Ideally, we should be consuming a 2-to-1 ratio of omega-3, the good anti-inflammatory fats, to omega-6 fats. However, the Western diet is about 1-to-6 omega-3 to omega-6, and that's a big problem. Plus, if you want to lose weight, eating calorie-dense nuts and seeds will not help your chances. Don't get me wrong, a moderate amount of raw nuts and some seeds is okay, but definitely not in the quantity that you would consume in a nut seed-based raw pizza, raw cake, and the like. That's why it's important for you to focus on keeping things simple by eating more fresh foods, namely vegetables and fruit. Eating fresh plant foods means the following: more water, greater nutrient density, fewer calories, more enzymes, and more life force. These all promote easier weight loss, more energy, radiant skin, better clarity of mind, and greater overall health. And eating veggies and fruit doesn't have to be boring, at least not the way I'll show you. But first, let's look at the final tip to help you successfully go raw. Easy raw tip number 3. Only stick to one proven plan that resonates with you. Then try others down the road if you wish. This could probably be the most important tip I ever give you. Start with just one raw food plan that resonates with you and stick to it. The last thing you want to do is try one raw food approach for a few days, then bounce to the next, and then add in something else without having developed the right healthy eating habits to begin with. Yet again, this will lead to confusion and overwhelm, resulting in nothing. You must have faith in the process and yourself and understand that miracles don't happen overnight. However, following the right raw food plan can provide such miracles in just a few short days. Just see for yourself. Take, for example, Aaron Shepard from Burbank, California, who wrote, "Yuri, thank you so much. Since I started following your simple approach to raw foods, I have changed my lifestyle forever with better food choices. I have lost over 17 pounds and I have more energy than ever, which is great since 40 is right around the corner." How about Valerie McNally from Oak Park, USA, who emailed me recently saying, "Yuri, I just wanted to let you know that I started at 195 pounds and I'm down to 183 pounds already and feel great. I've been at this weight since my last child was born 12 years ago, and I've been trying everything. In my heart, I knew raw food was the way to go, but didn't know where to start. Your simple approach has really helped and has been very motivating. Thanks." So you too can achieve similar results, and I'd love to hear your success story after following my unique and proven approach to raw foods. What would it mean to you if you knew exactly which foods to eat for maximum health and seamless weight loss without going broke or worrying about where to get your protein and calcium from? How great would it be if, instead of spending up to 48 hours preparing dehydrated calorie-dense meals, you could enjoy mouth-watering, fresh, raw recipes that take less than 10 minutes to make? Simple raw recipes that not only you would love, but that would also impress your friends and have your family members wanting more. If you know that somewhere deep inside of you, the real you is just waiting to jump out, then now is your chance to make that a reality. Because when you've nourished your body in a way that gives you all-day energy, makes your clothes fit better, and makes you feel happier, you will truly be an unstoppable force. Never again will food hold you hostage. No longer will food cravings prevent you from losing weight and eating the foods you know you should be eating. You will be in control. I know you're ready for a change, but you just haven't found the solution that will make that easy for you. Until now. If you've enjoyed what you've heard up until now, then you'll love Eating for Energy, the raw food diet for real people. Eating for Energy might just be the most simple yet powerful done-for-you raw food nutrition program ever developed, at least according to many of our transformed clients. For instance, Irene Marinkovich from Melbourne, Australia said, "Yuri, I'd just like to let you know how you and Eating for Energy have changed my life. There is so much information and so many websites on the internet on health and fitness, but you are by far the best. I have lost 22 pounds, have more energy now than I ever did in my life before, and I feel happier and healthier than on my 50th birthday almost 6 years ago." Or how about Patty Cook from Chicago? "I've been suffering with perimenopause for the last 5 years, which made me feel like I was going insane. I purchased several diet and raw diet programs, and this is the best of the best. I'm just so excited about Eating for Energy. I haven't felt this good in years. I love your recipes, and the 12-week meal plan is great. It keeps me focused on eating right. I have so much energy, it's scary. I know it's only been 3 weeks, but I feel like I could eat this way forever." Not only are regular, everyday people seeing incredible results and praising Eating for Energy, but so too are the gurus themselves. David Wolfe, one of the forefathers of raw food nutrition, said, "I found Yuri Elkaim's Eating for Energy program amazingly innovative. The entire program is framed positively and contains a wealth of solution-oriented action steps for readers. The simple recipes are impressive as well. Enjoy Eating for Energy and have the best day ever." How about Raymond Aaron, co-author of the New York Times best-selling Chicken Soup for the Parent's Soul? Here's what he said. "In a world filled with dubious diet books, Eating for Energy identifies the proven steps that will lead to abundant health, a fit body, and radiant energy. I can't think of a better healthy eating program to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. It is easy, understandable, inspiring, and applicable. It's the best tool to come along in years." The easy to apply nutrition principles you are going to discover in Eating for Energy are so straightforward, powerful, and simple that even applying just 10% of what you will learn will change your life forever. I guarantee it. You don't have to be stranded on a deserted island, have access to millions of superfood ingredients, or be a raw foodist for this program to work for you. Eating for Energy is meant for anyone who is motivated to finally lose weight and have more energy in a healthy and sustainable manner. And here's what you can look forward to when you get started with Eating for Energy today. You will lose fat permanently without wrecking your metabolism. You will look 10 years younger and make cosmetic models envious of your glowing skin. You can eat more, yet you won't want to. You will overcome crippling bad food cravings and finally be in control of the foods you put in your body. You'll have more energy than a toddler on a sugar high. You'll be part of a small group of people who know more about how to eat healthy than most nutrition professors, and you will slow the aging process, live longer, and hardly ever get sick again. You'll also feel so much better about yourself and have unstoppable confidence to live your life to the max. And you will have more physical strength, stamina, and vigor. Because it's not just about losing weight, wouldn't you agree? It's about feeling great about yourself and living your life to the fullest in great health. Eating for Energy will be your nutrition Bible, holding your hand step by step to show you how to eat healthier to transform your body and your life. In it, you'll discover rarely discussed tips, tricks, and strategies that will help you scorch fat, prevent disease, and energize your body. You'll also learn the science behind what makes this natural nutrition program work time and time again, including the power of raw food enzymes, alkalinity and pH balance, foods and their life force, and so much more. But that's not all, not by a long shot. Because I want you to have everything you'll ever need to lose weight and be healthier than you ever dreamed possible, I'll also be giving you the following 4 add-ons when you get started today. Nutrition for athletes. Now, exercise is a critical component to feeling and looking your best, but what do you eat before and after your exercise sessions? What are some natural whole food recipes for optimal performance and recovery? Well, this section answers these questions and more. You'll also get the 12-week meal plan. Now let's face it, if you don't have a plan, you're doomed. One of the biggest reasons people don't eat well is that they don't have a structured plan that shows them how, but not anymore. I'm throwing in the 12-week meal plan for you so that you'll know exactly what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Oh yeah, your snacks are also included in there as well. So no more thinking about what to eat. Instead, you'll enjoy peace of mind. I've taken care of it for you. The healthy recipe guide. I understand you've got a life. You've got a job, a partner, a family, hobbies, or school, or other time commitments. What you don't have is endless time for meal prep. But guess what? Without meal preparation, you're pretty much doomed. Well, not to worry. To complement the 12-week meal plan, I'm also giving you 120 delicious, energizing, and nutritious raw food recipes that can be made in less than 10 minutes. These recipes include breakfast cereals, soups, salads, mains, dressing dips, sauces, sandwiches, and wraps, and desserts. The best part is that all of these living food recipes are 100% plant-based. There's no meat, dairy, or additives. They require no cooking and taste absolutely fantastic, and they will energize you and not drain your energy. Even better, the only appliances you'll need are some knives, a food processor or blender, and a juicer is optional for some of the recipes. Great nutrition has never been this delicious or this convenient. And you'll also get the smoothie and juice guide. Now, if you're like me, you might be lazy and don't feel like spending even 10 minutes to prepare healthy meals. That's why I want you to have 45 of the fresh-made juices and smoothies that I've used over the years. Filled with ample amounts of high-quality protein, essential fatty acids, and tons of vitamins, minerals, and disease-preventing phytonutrients, these juices and smoothies will ensure you never lack great nutrition no matter where you are or how much time you have. They simply blow the off-the-shelf meal replacements out of the water, and you can make them yourself cheaply and quickly. Again, these juices and smoothies are 100% raw vegan and require no expensive supplements. These 4 Eating for Energy add-ons by themselves are worth $395, but they are yours absolutely free when you get started with Eating for Energy today. So let's quickly recap. You get Eating for Energy plus Nutrition for Athletes plus the 12-week meal plan plus the healthy recipe guide including the 120 recipes and the smoothie and juice guide which contains 45 of my best smoothie and juices when you start today. Normally, all of these resources would retail for $1,390, and in fact, that's what many of my very first nutrition clients were paying me to help them. But since I believe that you too deserve to learn how to eat healthy once and for all and transform your body like more than 44,000 of my own clients, without price being an issue, you won't pay anywhere near $1,390 for Eating for Energy. Nor will you pay $500, not even $100. Instead, you get the internet's number one ranked life-transforming raw food diet program according to clickbank.com for just $47. But only when you download your copy right now. And before I forget, I also want to reward you for being an action taker and watching this presentation right to the end by giving you 4 additional bonuses to accelerate your success even faster. So when you order right now, and now only, you'll get the following 4 incredible bonuses worth an additional $400. Bonus number 1, a weight loss teleseminar. This is 68 minutes of critical information you need to know if you're interested in losing weight. This is an instantly downloadable audio for you to enjoy wherever and whenever you want. You'll learn how to shift your mindset and dietary and lifestyle habits to achieve a stunning body. Bonus number 2, a detox teleseminar with Toronto's leading naturopathic Dr. Makoto Trotter, in which you'll learn why regular and supervised cleansing is absolutely critical to keeping you healthy and vibrant, and how it can help you lose weight. Instantly download this audio again and get ready to learn. Bonus number 3, the alkalinity teleseminar. This is one of the most revolutionizing teleseminars that we've ever held. Our guests were absolutely blown away by the groundbreaking information that was shared on this 65-minute call. Learn why acid leads to disease and how you can alkalize your body for greater energy, vitality, and a longer, healthier life. And bonus number 4, interview with New York Times bestselling author Raymond Arendt. A little while ago, I was interviewed by renowned success coach and New York Times bestselling author author of Chicken Soup for the Parent Soul, regarding the nutrition secrets in Eating for Energy and how they can empower people in all areas of their life, not just their health. You get this full 1-hour interview absolutely free. Needless to say, these bonuses are jam-packed with the guarded nutrition and weight loss secrets that have been withheld from you. The truth is, you'll never find this in-depth information in any diet book or program, but they're yours again absolutely free to reward you for taking action immediately. And because I truly believe that it's important to continually feed your mind with new, up-to-date health and nutrition information, remember back to tip number 1, you'll also get my cutting-edge weekly research updates delivered right to your inbox, where you will learn about the latest scientific studies and research in the field of health, nutrition, and raw foods. You'll be on the cutting edge of natural nutrition so that you and your family can live your healthiest lives ever. But perhaps most important is the fact that you'll probably need ongoing support and encouragement to stay the course and stick to your guns, especially considering that most of us do not have the support from our friends or family when it comes to eating raw. So that's why I'm also going to be sending you 12 weeks of personalized support emails to keep you motivated and on track with the Eating for Energy principles, no matter who tries to get you off track. I mean, I wish someone would have sent me these emails when I needed them the most. So let's recap everything you get with Eating for Energy when you start today. You get Eating for Energy, Nutrition for Athletes, the 12-week meal plan, the Healthy Recipe Guide, the Smoothie and Juice Guide, the 4 bonus teleseminars, the weekly research reports, and the 12 weeks of my personalized support emails, which comes to a total value of $1,787. And it's all yours for just $47. If that doesn't get you salivating, then I don't know what will. The good news is that all you have to do is take one small action right now. Simply click on the big orange button below this video that reads Add to Cart, and you'll be on your way to that slim, healthy, and energetic body that you've always wanted. Are you finally ready to lose that stubborn weight, feel more energetic than you ever have in your life, and enjoy ever-improving health even as you age? If so, then get started now by clicking the Add to Cart button below. Imagine what it would be like when you no longer have to worry about what or how to eat healthy. Imagine no longer being judged by other people because of how you look. Imagine finally being able to fit into those skinny jeans or that summer bathing suit and instead have others drool over how good you look. In fact, you might get tired of having your friends and family constantly complimenting you on how good you look. And in most cases, they'll be asking you how you did it. All of this and more is now possible. I believe so firmly in eating for energy that I'm even going to let you try it risk-free by offering you a 60-day, 100% results or your money-back guarantee. This means that if you don't look and feel absolutely amazing within 60 days of purchasing Eating for Energy, I will give you all your money back and you can still keep the program and bonuses. That's fair, isn't it? After all, you could go and buy some celebrity raw food chef's raw food cookbook from Amazon, but don't expect them to personally send you support emails or actually care about seeing you succeed. Or you can try and figure this raw food thing out on your own, scouring the internet for the answers to your questions, blindly searching for simple raw food recipes, and hoping to miraculously make sense of it all. But you'll most likely end up right here all over again, confused, overwhelmed, and frustrated, just hoping that someone will show you the way. Or you could take Eating for Energy for a spin, have everything done for you, and join over 44,000 people whose bodies and lives have been transformed forever. Once again, my promise to you is that within a matter of days or a few short weeks of reading Eating for Energy, you will look and feel better than you ever have in your entire life. If not, then I'll give you your money back. That's how much I know that Eating for Energy will make a profound difference in your life. After all, what's going to happen if you don't change now? How can you expect to better your body and your health if you keep doing what you've always done? You now have the power to change. You now have the power to create the healthy body of your dreams. And the best part is that you get to instantly download Eating for Energy so you can start seeing immediate changes. You now have the tools to help you finally lose weight and energize your body. Eating for Energy, now just $47. Click the Add to Cart button below right now.